Hello internet, and today we have the glorious Gilgamesh. I will have been slacking on a showcase of him, but yeah, now we do have Gilgamesh now. He is a free character, but before we start everything's here from the Creator Experience server. And yeah, as a free character, is he going to be the second coming of Archer? We all know how good Archer is as a free character, and is Gilgamesh gonna be one? Now there are like two main ways that people are using Gilgamesh. First of all will be, well, the obvious one, which is to use him with Saber. We're gonna use the dual king team today. You see, with Gilgamesh, just like Rin, they have like a unique talent that would only activate if their, characters from the Fate series are in the team. In the case of Gilgamesh, it would be for Saber. They will basically attack with really good damage, by the way. 400% and 600% multipliers. That's pretty high. And more importantly, Saber regenerates 120 energy and she deals 200% of her original damage. This is an independent multiplier, so it's like you just double her damage. That is insane. Will it save Saber? Can we finally see her being really good now? We'll find out today. And this will be the team. Now, I'll be honest, this is just what I saw in Printwood, so like, I'm supposed to try this. It makes sense. It's just a team that tries to help Saber and tries to help Gilgamesh as well. You have two sources of damage. Gilgamesh is a pretty good source of damage as well. So Blade is someone that is kind of like a tribute. He helps everybody. Let's see what you're all about, Gilgamesh. Just real quick though, before we start. Listen, pulling for characters can be a train wreck like this one, which is why I'd like to introduce a website named Aniba. Aniba offers top-up services that I personally use in order to get the best top-up deals at the best price for the same top-ups that I already planned to purchase. You know I only use the trusted sources, which is perfect since Aniba complies with Hoyoverse's top-up service guidelines, and that's the biggest doubt removed. So to get all the hype new characters come in with Aniba, click my link in the description, select your region, purchase the bundle you'd like, enter yours or maybe even a friend's server and user ID, complete the purchase, and voila, your resources are in game, no fussy login required, zero hassle involved. You can even get exclusive cashback for your purchases that you can claim in your Aniba wallet for your next purchase, so it's just more money saved. If you're already planning on spending anyway, Aniba is honestly a good deal, and why not give it a look-see? And this actually helps me very much to afford food on the table, and I appreciate your support. Now then, back to the video. And away we go. So the fight will start. Now with this character, the gimmick with him is pretty simple. There's like not too much to worry about. All you have to do, first of all, let's just use the blade. You will notice I'm getting more numbers down below here if I use ultimates with my allies. I just used once with my blade. Right now I got 7 in total. I took a turn with Gilgamesh and I'm forced to use a basic. He just used it himself. That is why he's the king. He doesn't even let you control him. But basically he'll gain these interest points, the number right below him, for every time your ally uses an ultimate. And from the interest, he gains speed. So right now I've got 166. I'm using a base speed Gilgamesh, by the way. I'll show you the build later if I remember. But it's no speed, full crit. That's it though. And on top of his head, you see 2 out of 8. That is just the number which goes up if Saber or Gilgamesh attacks. When it reaches 8, we'll do a joint follow-up attack. That is all there is to it. And obviously the joint follow-up attack will regain energy for Saber. It will do a lot more damage. And yeah, it's just a good time. So now we're gonna go for, oh my god, look how cool the freaking animation is. Gilgamesh's ultimate. He is a pretty good damage dealer with this one as well. Look at this. 400% multiplier and an additional 10 instants, each with 100%. This damage output is not okay. Check this out, man. And here we go. Cool animation and 2.8. We wiped the team. Yeah, that's Gilgamesh for you, man. But one more thing though. The interest points right below him, right? If you hit 10, this is when Gilgamesh, when he takes a turn, he'll be able to use his skill. You'll be able to control him finally. So let's get that energy in. We're gonna get more interest as well. We're gonna use a skill with because we can. Let's get some damage in there, shall we, with Blade? Get the damage in. Can we finish it within this cycle though? That would be the dream. I think we can. This will do good damage. Okay, you'll attack me. We're good. We have 6 out of 10 for my joint follow attack. That should come soon, but if I don't, I have interest enough. I'm over 10. So with over 10 interest, my speed is 322. What the crud? I'm so fast. I'm literally glowing at the edges. Look at him. What the? Now, if you have enough interest, which is over 10, you will be able to use his skill. And the moment you start using his skill, you'll always be able to use his skill. No need to basic anymore. So let's just use the skill. It doesn't even cost skill point. And it does pretty decent damage while taking all of the interest points away. And yeah, that's it for Gilgamesh. I suppose there's one more thing, which is a joint follow-up attack. It'll happen right now. We have 7 out of 8 attacks from either Saber or Gilgamesh. You can see the number right here. So this will be the 8th one. And check this joint follow-up attack out. We'll attack, and that'll be the 8th stack. We'll launch the follow-up attack from Gilgamesh, which shoots through Saber. The animation is pretty annoyingly fun. All right, so we already... What? How did we die? Well, Gilgamesh died somehow. Not sure how that happened, but we're okay. Get that ultimate in. Dude, Blade is so broken. How does that just do a million like that? We'll use a skill here. We might just wipe the whole squad with just Blade. All right, now we've got Saber, though. We're going to use a skill. We're going to get an extra turn because of her ability. We already killed all of the mobs here. This freaking Gilgamesh hit is about to be insane. Oh, here we go. All 10 of his bounces will be on the Flame Reaver. I'm sure it's in all our fantasies for Gilgamesh to bounce on us. All right, damage. Oh my god. 1.7 million all bouncing on one guy. And now we took a turn with him. He has enough interest points. Honestly, after you have 10, he'll always be able to use the skill without any usage of skill points. You just have to consume all your interest. And as long as you have interest, you're really fast. 244 right now. So we'll use the E here. Bam. This won't do too much, but it's okay. With the Whirlpool, let's do this. The Flame Reaver is about to move. I think, oh dude, wait, I could have gained a bit more energy though, but whatever. We'll get some energy here with this ultimate. With the ultimate, I gain interest as well. That's how it goes. That's how it works. I'm gonna use the ult here now. I might have misplayed. Maybe I should have saved it because Blade is running out. I think we'll have enough for the next ult. I don't know. It's right here though. Might have misplayed that, but it is what it is, man. All right, now with Saber, with the joint flow attack, you will keep getting energy with Saber. You get 120, which is a lot, which is why now, even without a Sunday by Saber side, you're actually able to get a lot of her energy up, which means a lot of action advance, which means a lot more ultimate, which also means I misplayed this. Well, he has 8 stacks of damage reduction. That will not do a lot. Yep, that's not Saber, guys. That's just me. I'm the dumb one. I don't know why, but if I didn't know Russian, which I don't, I might have assumed Gilgamesh meant some sort of an insult or a slur, but well, in this case, it looks like a really hot guy that did 3 million damage there with a joint flow attack. What the hell? So now, only one guy again. This will probably do like at least 2 million. Okay, it did 1.6, which is still, oh gosh dang it. I keep fat fingering. I keep just, it's like a reaction. I keep using his ultimate. I mean, it's good damage, but we are about to run out. Oh boy, it's not good. I mean, we're gonna win. It's just that, it doesn't matter. I don't think it does yet. It does not matter. We'll just use a skill here. I think that will, okay, 1%, of course. But yeah, this will probably end you. If not, this, I don't know why, but the fact that I saw Blade do 7k damage is just an insult. All right, now we got Saber. 1% HP left. Of course, we're gonna be able to end you. And yep, there we go. We did run out of I was about to close the video. What do you mean you're still alive? What did you do? Didn't you do 70k damage? How does this thing still live? Okay, Mr. 1%, bro. Try and tank this. How about that? All right, that was one cycle. I would say for a free character that you just add into this team, you know, with Saber, not bad. I would say that is like pretty expectable. This would be the expected performance in my opinion. Now let's go through the stats though. This is the Saber. Usually I will never have Eidolons unless it's like a tribute. I would just have E1, but yeah, no Eidolons at all. We have all the light cones though, which I do think you should pull for one for any of your damaging source. Someone like Saber, someone like Gilgamesh should want that. If you want good damage on your blade, you should get that damage light cone and blade. But yeah, for a free character, Gilgamesh, I actually think, first of all, this is the build. Yes, this is like a really direct damage build where we're just using him as his own entity. These are the main stats. It's pretty much just there to max his stats, mainly the crit rate, because he does not get any crit from his traces and whatnot, but he does get a lot of crit damage though. Look at this, a lot of crit damage there. More crit damage there. And of course, you do have some energy regen, which I didn't cover too much about. But yeah, just naturally play him and you'll get a knack of him. It's pretty easy. I mean, he's free, so you probably have him already. I will say this. Should you get Gilgamesh instead of getting Archer? Now, if you already have an Archer, you know his performance and his E1 is not exactly bad. Now, it's not going to be the game changer that just makes him entirely broken, though. But I will say getting a Gilgamesh will not be game changing for you as well. He's decent. He's just not broken, right? He's decent for Saber. Saber does feel a lot more consistent even without the Sunday there. You get a lot more energy for Saber because of Gilgamesh's joint flow attacks and the energy regen. But Saber herself, even with the increased damage dealt after the joint flow attack, the double damage of her, right? It's actually pretty apparent she does way more damage. Not enough to just like one-shot bosses left and right though. I still think Archer destroys this team. Like Archer plus Rin completely destroys this team. You could argue though Gilgamesh might be better against like a AoE scenario scenarios. But still, Archer and Rin could deal with that too. So is Gilgamesh worth it to get? I think it's always worth it to get any limited characters, especially collab ones where you don't know when they are going to come back. So I personally do think just get Gilgamesh and the Archer. They're both free, get one of each. But if you're all about meta though, I would invest all into the Archer team. Just get his Eidolon, get his E2 if you can, or get Sparkle's E2 if you can. Now with Gilgamesh and Saber though at E0 as 1, they're decent. Nothing too crazy though. Are they fun? Absolutely, they're hella fun. Especially Gilgamesh's names amuse me to the fullest. The joyful attack is called I grant you permission to strike. Who does this guy think he is? Madara Uchiha, bro? Why does he why does he have a is that Sparksy's freaking wand, dude? And then his ultimate's name Anuma Eilish. Is this Billie Eilish's son? Alright, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. That will be all for today, I guess. Gilgamesh, pretty solid character. It's a free one. You can claim him. I don't think if you're a meta type of character, you don't have to just get him, but if you're there for the IP, get one of each, the free characters. Should you get him for Saber if you're a really big stan of Saber? Yeah, I would say you want him. It feels a lot more consistent with Gilgamesh, and he is a decent source of damage. Depending on how much you stand Saber, just get all the Eidolons, I suppose, for both the characters, and they'll work for you for a long time. Is it worth it for a cost perspective, though? I don't think so. But hey, playing Honkai Star for just a cost efficiency is like professionally playing the unranked system of Dota. If you're playing unranked, bro, just enjoy yourself, man. Pick whoever you want. That'll be all. I'll be showing more ideas with Gilgamesh as well. There's another idea that's pretty popular, 2 more actually. A support Gilgamesh and more of a main DPS Gilgamesh. We'll try those as well if we get time. That'll be all. Now you guys enjoy. Take care.